How was it like playing against MJ your rookie year?
Shaking in my boots. First time. shaking in the first time I had the guard. I'm like, yo, this, man, first of all, let me go back. 1997, MJ them in the playoffs. I think they played against the Hawks, right? I'm at the game, playoff game. Bruh, I got an opportunity to go in the back by the locker room after the game. So I'm standing back there. I'm 17 years old, kid. I've never been around NBA players like this, or even, I've never been around somebody like MJ. So I'm standing back there, kid, and Pip comes out. All these players start coming out. Mike comes around that corner. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you. The man had a glow, bro. I swear, Mike, dog, that shit is real.
I believe it.
That shit is real.
Hey, KG said the same thing. You just feel his energy. He don't say shit. You feel that energy.
I'm not joking, bro.
Black
It's
Jesus,
real.
man, I'm telling you.
Mike came out, I was like, damn, bro. I ain't know what to say, man. I was like, that's MJ, dog. That's MJ. So fast forward, I'm on the court with him for my rookie year. It took me about a quarter to get over the fact that this Mike, right? But man, once it worked, that mystique wears off if you're around somebody for a long time. It wears off. It's like, okay, shit, let's get it. I damn near had my best game as a rookie playing against it. I almost had a triple-double. In front of 30,000. We played in the Sky Dome. 30,000 Mike had them coming in there, bro. And that was the year they had, 72-10? Yeah, we was one of them 10.
Yeah, in Toronto. Yeah, good game.
Yeah.
You and Mike both had good games that game.
Hey, Mike had about 35. He probably had about 12 on me, easy. I'm like, man, this Mike, bro. I had to get his ass back when he was with the Wizards, though.
Getting schooled for a baseline dunk the first time I matched up with him. That was like the coolest thing. It was, because I'd seen that spin move so many times, and then I knew he was going to do it. But the timing on TV and then in person are two completely different things. So he just spun right before I thought he was going to spin, and I was like, damn, that was pretty cool. When I came to the league and matching up against him, what I found that he was extremely open to having a relationship, a mentor relationship, and giving me a great amount of advice and an amazing amount of detail, strategies, workout regimens, and things like that. So, seriously, I don't think people really understand the amount of impact that he's had on me as a player and as a leader. So the level of fear that he inspired in others was insane. Wow. And I would tell him, I said, when I face him, we're going to go at it. He says, oh, you don't want to do that. I'm like, what? Man, you don't know me, man. And so when we matched up, I think he understood that. And, when I was 18, my first year, he got the best of me a bunch of times. I was right there the next play. You're not intimidating me. Yeah. I'm not going anywhere. And I think he saw that level of respect, because I think he was the same way at 18 years old. And that common bond is what I think, where our connection was built.
And, you want to be fast like Isaiah, and you want to shoot like Bird, rebound like Barkley, pass like Magic, be dominant like Shaq. But, man, I wanted to be like Mike. You know what I mean? I remember the first time I played against him. And I walked out on the court, and I looked at him, and for the first time in my life, a human being didn't look real to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all watch the Chappelle show, but he talk about a certain incident where he seen somebody sing Rick James. And like, I literally seen his aura. Like it looked like he was glowing.
Michael Jordan for me was like, it looked like he was like Jesus, black Jesus walking towards me. Yeah. So when he walked in, it was like, I didn't know what to say. It was overwhelming to meet, to finally meet the guy that I've looked up to my whole life.
Really. The same number as Michael, too, 23.
Right. Man, that's my inspiration in basketball. You know, to see what he did on the court and to see what he did off the court, you know, I didn't think it was no other number to wear besides 23. The way that he approached the game, the way that he led his troops when he went out on the court, and his never say die attitude, man, was something I always looked up to. The first, so I'm growing up and I'm watching, this guy, Michael Jordan. I think all you guys know him, I think. So I'm growing up watching this guy on TV every day, and I'm like, wow, he's an amazing basketball player. Hopefully someday I get an opportunity to meet him. So I think it was my junior year in high school. I go up to Chicago and I go to a gym called Hoops where he plays basketball in the summertime. And I didn't know he was going to be there. But I seen him walking towards me, and it was kind of like he was walking on air. I had to pinch myself. Is that Michael? Who? And it's like he was like Black Jesus to me. Like that was like one of the best feelings I've ever had.
Did he know of you?
Well, yeah, I think he did. He called me a young fella, of course.
Yeah.
And just basically told me to keep working at it, and someday I can get to the NBA. I was a junior in high school, so I guess he told me something right, and I just kept working at it.
So for me to be on the court, at 16 years old, sophomore in high school with, my favorite player of all time, man, it was like, this can't be real, man. If you pinch me, man, I was like, please, I hope I don't wake up.
Yeah, I remember that game. It was a point in that game, it was like to 7 or whatever, just like a pickup. It was pickup. And Stackhouse was there, and Paul Pierce, and Penny was playing.
Ron Artest at the time.
Jamal Crawford, all the baby bulls, Eddie Curry. But Mike and Twan were like, they would split them up. They were kind of the captains of each team, and they wouldn't stop. And Mike hit a game winner in the game, just like Brian said, with the foul. Same Utah foul doing the pickup.
Same
thing. It was like, yeah, that's why they pay me $33 million to do this. That's why they pay me $33 million. I'll never forget that.
There's a photo circulating, social media universe of you and Mike on the court. Do you know if that was that run? Is that camp maybe? Where the photo's from?
that is Santa Barbara. That is Santa Barbara. That's Michael Jordan's camp in Santa Barbara. We were on the same team then. I was a rookie.
You was a rookie in the league already?
Yeah,
okay.
I was a rookie in the league, and I went to Santa Barbara to MJ's camp, and we used to play around 9:00 p.m. The camp would end. He would let the kids watch like the first game around like 8:30, and then he'd have all the kids leave, and then we would stay along with the college kids that he would invite to the games as well, or to the camp, I should say. And we would get a good ass run in for about a good hour 15. And yeah, so I was on the team with MJ, and we didn't lose a game.
Look at that big Back to 1993, his first trip to Chicago. And
that's a charge. Oh, that's barbecue chicken.
29 and 24.
Oh, that's a big
for
number.
Shaq, 64 for MJ.
So they got 64. 64 what? Like combined with rebounds, points.
64 points.
And you know what? Since the statute of limitations is
and Orlando won the game in overtime.
What? Since the statute of limitations is up, I was terrified out there.
Were you really?
Yeah.
You were scared of MJ?
Yeah.
You gave him 20? Long? For how long? Right when you took the floor?
No, the whole game. Because one, he's the greatest player. Two, I was worried about him dunking on me and I have to go back and, face the fellas. And then three, he was just so hot. I was like, man, this dude, like, the stuff that I saw when I was in college on TV, it's like really real. I was terrified. I mean, but, when I got the ball and saw those bums they had playing me, I was going to go to work. Bums. They NBA Come on. Players, brother. Bums, you hear what I said? NBA players. But anyway, just watching them out there, I was terrified. I remember that Mike is killing us, but we're close. When you see the light at the end of the tunnel, you go for it. Damn, I'm about to beat Michael Jordan.
What was that locker room like when you pull off an OT win like that, come from behind on the road?
Everybody was happy, especially Nick, because he was from Chicago. It was great. And again, it was a great confidence booster.
Michael Jordan's going off. He ended up with 64 points. What is the team talking about? What do you remember about it?
Before the game, I was terrified. But to relieve pressure off that, I ain't got to guard him, so I'm not worried. Second thing I said, I can't let him dunk on me. That's not going to happen. So it was a play when he comes baseline.
Jordan turns and faces. Shot clock at 7, 6, and a whoa! Shaquille, that might really hit him hard.
I had to touch him up. It was one I'm not getting dunked on because I'll never live that down from family members, homeboys, barbershops. That'll be a poster forever because Mike was the man at the time. But Mike also taught me something very valuable. So when I go to help him up, he said, don't ever help nobody up. Great foul. Don't do that. I don't need your help. But I'm coming back, don't you worry. Mike is the guy that taught me how to go to the next level. Down the line, we beat them in the East Conference Finals, go to the finals, we get swept by Kenny and them. The next year, they sweep us. Walking off the court, Mike grabs me and says, before you succeed, you must first learn to fail. And that helped me out when I made the move to LA and kept failing, and it came to the point where we got to win.
One of the great things I saw yesterday was that I saw you and Michael Jordan talking. Now, I didn't know that you guys had never met.
Never met.
What was going on in that conversation?
Well, I just went over to say hello to him, and I was like everybody else. I meant all. You understand? So I went over to say hello and said that we got to get together and talk sometime, which he wanted to do. And it was nice. I mean, most people would have thought that we had met, but no, I don't play golf. You understand? And he doesn't play volleyball. So, but, you know, here we are now.
42 points you scored in 62. Anybody going to top that?
I don't think so today. If so, they have to get 27 rebounds too. I don't know.
So that summer, I start going there, working out with him, playing with him. And he was just like, his aura, it was like a ghost.
He doesn't seem real, does he?
He don't seem real. He don't seem real. Think about that. Me and you both feel the same way. There's a million other people that feel the same way they see us. He don't look real.
He doesn't. He doesn't. The first time I met him, I'm looking at him, and I know he thought I was crazy because it's like he was levitating. And I know you're not supposed to play reverence, and you're not supposed to be blasphemous like this, but he's like a god. I mean,
really is.
People, if I can't explain it, and everybody else that's ever met him, even superstars from Shaq and to Jordan, Shaq to LeBron, everybody else that's ever met him has said the exact same thing. That he doesn't seem real. It's like he's levitating.
It looks like there's white smoke around him. I promise you. It's something else. But I started being with him and hanging with him and like just watching him. He invited me to his house. Actually, he picked me to be an extra in his commercial to play the younger version of him. And we're playing one-on-one. And he just really took a liking to me.